$1 million idea just takes imagination.
$1 million invention takes a whole lot more.
You need guidance.
You need money.
You need us.
I'm George Zaidan. I'm an MIT-trained chemist with a passion for inventions.
And I'm Deanne Bell. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I can get almost anything built.
Getting a concept from paper to prototype to market eats up so much time and money. Countless ideas never come to life.
I took money from my grandparents, my parents.
But I'm not an engineer.
There's no way we can do this.
That's why we're on a nationwide mission to rescue them.
Got some speed! Off you go!
Each week, we'll meet 2 inventors.
I found your patent. I think it's a great idea.
Oh, God.
We'll help them perfect their prototype. We'll troubleshoot.
It's not capturing as we'd hoped.
We'll focus test.
The concept is good, the execution is not.
And we'll match them with the perfect potential investor.
I've got 2 investors for you.
Sick.
Then it's up to the inventor to pitch their idea and see if it deserves an investment that could change their lives forever.
I think I'd like to go ahead and make you an offer of $1.4 million.
$500,000.
To $1.5 million.
An event planner thinks she's created the next big party favor.
You can stick it, you can dip it.
A tower that gushes marinara sauce. But to get to market, she'll have to solve some major technical problems.
Oh my God, I can't believe it doesn't work. And 2 business school grads think they have an invention that can save lives and make them millions.
We got the mouthguard with our technology wrapped inside of here.
A mouthpiece that can detect concussions. But are they too late to the game?
There's a lot of people going after this. I bet you there's like 50 products ready to launch.
That's all next on Make Me a Millionaire Inventor.
I'm in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, on my way to meet Samantha DiMaria. She's invented this thing called the Marinara Tower, which is like a chocolate fountain, but for marinara sauce. Now, it's not going to save any lives, but a good chocolate fountain can add a little fun to any party. The engineering is simple, but you cannot put marinara sauce into one of these. It's less viscous than chocolate sauce, it just won't work. But Samantha thinks she's got a design that can handle the sauce, and she thinks her invention could make her rich. Hi. Are you Samantha DiMaria?
I am.
Samantha, I'm George.
Oh my gosh, you're really here. Can I pinch you?
You can pinch me.
Oh yeah.
Right there?
Oh my God.
Why right there? She went straight for the nip. I was not expecting that.
Hey, we have a visitor.
Hey, come here, George. Nice to meet you.
It's my husband, my mom,
Hi, I'm
Rose.
George.
Hi, George. That's my son, Rocco.
You've got one more on the way, right?
I do.
Okay.
He's gonna help us with the Marinara Tower.
Yeah, we've got a design team ready, an engineering team. I'm gonna help you with a business plan.
Wow, it's
Everything we've been waiting for.
Tell me the story. Like, how'd you come up with this?
So basically, I was an event planner, and I saw this chocolate fountain at all different types of events, and I was just mesmerized by it because it's beautiful. It tastes great. Who doesn't love chocolate? But who doesn't love marinara sauce? I mean, really, there's a lot more stuff you can dip in it too.
Really?
I mean, meatball, anything you can put on a stick. If you can dip it, you can stick it, right? I mean, I've been working on this for 3 years. You know the expression blood, sweat, and tears? I've experienced all of those with this. I've gotten to the point where I thought I have to give up now because I've ran out of resources, money, and to have George show up at my door and have this all happen for me is just unbelievable.
Can I see it?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
I'll drive, George.
What? No, I want to drive.
Watch your step, a little steep.
Thank you, thank you. I chose this invention because sometimes there's a fine line between insanity and genius. And I'm not sure which side of the line the Marinara Tower is on, but I figured, hey, it's gonna be fun to find out.
This is the tower right here.
That's great.
Here she is.
All right.
I'm kind of like a blender head sometimes. I have a lot of ideas and then they kind of dissolve. This one I've kept with it, and this is a baby of mine.
What are we waiting for? Can I see it in action?
Sure you can. I thought you would never ask. I have to get the sauce.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, I'm gonna poke around while you do that.
Okay.
When I saw the actual prototype, I was like, hey, this thing might not be as crazy as I thought. It's a simple design. Pour the sauce in the bowl, and then a motorized auger brings it up a steel tube all the way to the top, where it flows out and gently down the steel facade. Stick, dip, eat, happy. I can actually see this thing at any big catered event. Probably shouldn't turn it on yet. Probably wait for her for that. Speed at 100%, we'll start it right there. everywhere.
I'm in Cypress, California to meet Anthony Gonzalez and Bob Merriman. They're sports fans, they have family values, and they've become alarmed at the number of kids suffering sports-related concussions. Hi, are you Anthony?
I am.
Hi. So they've come up with a FitGuard. It's a mouth guard that can detect the force of an impact. It's a great idea, and if it's done right, it can protect millions of kids that suffer from sports-related injuries.
So this is my co-founder, Bob Merriman. This is a fam.
It looks like Bob and Anthony are starting families. You gotta respect a couple of guys that are young, they've got family values, and they're taking on a startup that can help young athletes. So how long have you guys been working on FitGuard?
Coming up on 2 years, it's been a long journey, a roller coaster of a journey to say the least.
So how did you come up with the idea?
I played rugby in college. I received an on-field concussion. My teammate at the time was a trained EMT. He recognized some of my symptoms, urged me off the field, and they say 47% of individuals who are concussed will not self-report any symptoms, so they're not gonna say, hey coach, I need to come out. So we saw that to be a huge problem.
You see these stories about youth athletes who are literally dying during practices and games. So we believe that we need to help with that. Our goal is to keep kids safe while they play sports. And as a parent myself, this opportunity means everything.
So do you guys have day jobs, or is this a full-time gig right now?
I still have a day job.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Anthony was able to leave the company we're working at so that he could pursue Force Impact Technologies full-time.
You haven't sold a product yet. How are you supporting yourself?
It's been rough. I mean, doing odd jobs. I did wedding photography in the past, so I've done some photography gigs, and I have borrowed friends and family money. I took money from my grandparents, my parents. I have spent that money, and now we're in a tough predicament. I can no longer support myself. I can't afford to. I don't have any money, but I'm doing this because I truly believe I can change how sports are played. Once you're in it for 2 years and you don't have a job lined up, everything in my life is riding on the success of this product.
How much is the big number that you've gotten so far, and how much have you spent?
Yeah, we spent well over $200,000 just getting to where we are today.
Is that pretty close to going to manufacture?
We're getting very close.
And why did you approach Bob? Are you an engineer?
I'm not. My background is primarily with systems and HR type things.
So you guys are tackling the engineering yourself right now?
Yes, and I'll be excited to show you, where that's gotten to us, kind of walk you through our different prototypes.
Gotcha, okay.
All right, well, let's go check it out.
This invention could be huge. It could make them millions, but they're not engineers. They're two business guys. So I'm really curious to see where they are in the process.
So this is kind of where we work out of. This is our little lab here, so I do some of my electrical engineering stuff over here. So we got our technology here.
Okay.
This is the board itself, but we haven't taken the next step to integrate it into a mouth guard.
You've spent a significant sum of money, so it's all been on developing.
Yeah, a majority. I mean, designing this and getting these fabricated.
I was just a bit stunned. This invention is nowhere near where it needs to be. It's an oversized circuit board stuck inside a foam donut. They're miles away from being ready for a pitch. So I'd love to just start from the beginning. What's the core functionality that you're trying to achieve? If it senses something that's dangerous, what happens?
If it reads a significant or severe impact, the lights will go red immediately. So we want those lights to be a visual indication. Let's get that child off the field.
Okay. In theory, this is how it works. The FitGuard has an accelerometer and a gyroscope inside the mold. These devices can measure the severity of a hit. If it's something that's likely to cause a concussion, LEDs will illuminate on the front of the mouthguard, signaling to the parents and coaches that they should pull the player off the field. But this current prototype is missing some key pieces. You need LEDs for that.
We do.
Have those been integrated into a mouthguard yet?
They have not.
Okay. So, bluntly, this is a mess, right? There's so much. We've got our work cut out for us. Anthony and Bob need to build a working prototype that can fit all of those components inside the mouthguard. Once we do that, we need to make sure that the FitGuard is measuring and analyzing the data properly. In other words, can it tell what's a harmless hit or what's a hit that could potentially cause a concussion? So let's talk about next steps.
Okay.
I want to meet your engineer.
Yep.
I want to see your latest generation of a prototype being tested.
But someone like Deanne is going to pry and ask deeper and deeper questions. She was brutally honest in what she expected to see, and to not feel like I'm as far as I should be is very, very impactful. We have this one last opportunity to get in front of people who have the potential to change their lives.
Those are kind of the things I need to see to know how to best help you.
Yeah.
And if you are ready to go in front of the ideal investor.
Okay.
All right.
When Wednesday, August 12th. A new series about big ideas, second chances, and the one visit that could change fortunes.
I'm looking for inventors who are looking to take their inventions to the next level.
Whoa! Once they build it,
Investors like wacky things.
We've got a design team ready, an engineering team. We're gonna help you with a business plan.
will investors buy in?
We can literally take you guys to market.
This is what we've worked so hard for.
Make Me a Millionaire Inventor. Series premieres Wednesday, August 12th. CNBC.